Good evening and welcome to ScareTOUR Sunday Synopsis for Sunday the 13th of September. Yes, we're already in the middle of September, and believe it or not, if coronavirus hadn't have happened, we would have already visited our first event of the year. The press night for Farmageddon was originally planned for September the 11th. That would have been Friday. We would have been having our first scares of the Halloween season, but unfortunately, as everyone knows, that event has been cancelled, and yeah, nothing came of that. But just because some events have been cancelled, there are quite a few new things going on, and actually this is a quite positive week this week, whereas last week and the week before there was just cancellation after cancellation after cancellation. What we're actually seeing this week is a number of good pieces of news. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive in, grab yourself a drink. We've got quite a long list to work through here, and we will go through each of these and let you know what we think about them. So first up, this event was in and out. For one moment it was off of the website, and then it suddenly appeared again. And this, of course, I'm talking about is Chessington Halloween. So the event over the last few years has had Creepy Caves. It's actually won awards for Creepy Caves. That maze was so intense and so incredible. But with a lot of staff on furlough and whatever, it looked like the event wasn't going to happen. And for a while the website was just saying it was going to be a Halloween event. But Halloween has now been announced, and included in that, we've got a family-friendly adventure. But the most exciting for us is Creepy Caves Resurgence, which is a rebrand of Creepy Caves Unearthed. Now, for those who've done Creepy Caves before, you know it's about a spore that makes people ill, and or an airborne spore. So obviously that storyline was never really going to work in a family theme park, not with coronavirus and what's going on. So we have a new story, Creepy Caves Resurgence. Not too sure about what's going on with that, but really looking forward to seeing what happens. Sorry, talking about plants and alien spores, my hay fever is playing up something buggery today. So if I sneeze a lot or sniff, it's because of that. So, other good news we had, and other theme park good news, is Oakwood Theme Park announced they would be opening 4 mazes as part of their Spooktacular event. They will be called Dismantled, Alone, Teddy Bear's Picnic, and Witch Hunt. So, we've been down there the last couple of years. They always put on a good event. It's not a huge event. It's not the size of some of the large Merlin theme parks, but it is good fun. And, yeah, they have a lot of... it's quite entertaining down there, so it's always worth checking out. Well, we're talking about Wales. Terror Mountain have confirmed that they will be back. Although they haven't confirmed the lineup for this year, they have said they are planning to come back, and they are working on that at the moment. So we will keep looking out for the information. As soon as we get the update on that, we had the exclusive announcement that they are coming back, and as soon as we get the lineup, we will let you guys know. In other good news, the team behind the horror crypt at Blackpool, which had to close down last year, have confirmed that the CRYPT, their new event, or their new attraction in Blackpool, will be opening this Saturday. It's a shop stroke museum stroke coffee shop, or tea, cafe. But Kurt, who runs that, has got lots of horror props, lots of original props for movies and special effects and whatever. So it's going to be a fun event, and that's going to be open from Saturday up near Blackpool Tower. Some other surprising news that came out of nowhere this week was Frightmare, Overfarm, the home of Frightmare. They announced the walk. Now the walk is going to be, as it says, a walk round Overfarm. It's going to go through some sets. There are going to be some scares. There's going to be a few creatures along the way. They stress that it is not a full Frightmare event, but it is something. Tickets are about £5 each, so it's just something else that they've been able to do to try and get some people in for Halloween. We've also had news this week, or we've seen that LBE, London Bridge Experience, featuring the London Tombs, have put their ticket sales, or tickets on sale for the start of October. So that could mean that they are planning to open. There's no news. All the rest of the website and everything still says that they're closed indefinitely. But the fact that on Friday tickets went on sale from October onwards could indicate that they are planning to open at that time. Other great news for Halloween, Festival Wrexham, the new drive-through event in Wrexham, they sold out. They sold out within hours, which is absolutely amazing, and it does show that there really is a demand for horror events this year. So, in fact, so much demand that they've actually added another 2 weeks worth of events. Those tickets go on sale at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. guaranteed to sell out as well. So if you are interested in doing something completely different, the drive-through Festival Wrexham is looks like it's going to be the event. And talking of something else different, go outside in Formby near Liverpool. They are doing a dark trail round their attraction. Not much details on their website. It is Halloween based. It is for adults only. There are going to be scares. It sounds like you're just walking along a dark trail with a torch, and some actors and stuff like that will jump out on you. So do go and have a look at that. That's for one night on the 31st of October. Also announced this week, the Luna Drive-In Cinema. They're the ones who have the fairly small blow-up screens, but they're going to be doing a horror festival at Thorpe Park. I'm not quite sure where that's going to be, because obviously Thorpe Park will have the Fright Nights Festival running, but there is a whole list of films going on there. But obviously if you are looking for a really good horror-themed drive-in cinema, we would highly recommend Tully's Drive-In. They've got a whole program of horror movies, and they are going to have extra lighting, fire effects and whatever, so do have a look at them. Over in Amsterdam, Toverland, who do quite a big Halloween event that is generally an outdoor scare zone type event, they've announced an upcharge attraction called the Maison de la Magie, and it's got a really elaborate backstory. It's got quite an elaborate facade on that, and that will be a pay extra attraction on top of their normal Halloween nights. Also announced this week is FFEAR Forest. That's 2 F's in Fear and 2 F's in Forest at Zip World. This is Zip World in North Wales, and the trailer shows a ride down the forest coaster in the dark with some spooky lights on and a few characters standing around and a few clowns in the rope course. So tickets are available for that, and it runs for about 8 days over Halloween. Also announced this week, Portaventura announced their Halloween lineup. They actually start their Halloween event next Saturday. Unfortunately, instead of running on daily operations like they did last year, they're only running at weekends. They're only running the large mazes that are either part of an existing attraction that's been made over, or the very impressive attraction La Isla Maldita, which is in the water park. The indoor attraction Horror in Texas will not be running. Most of their shows will not be running, but at least they are doing something. Some other news we got this week was that Lightwater Valley will be opening over Halloween, but they won't be doing their Fright Water Valley event, so it will just be a simple Lightwater weekend with main rides, and they do actually say they are focusing on family fun. In escape rooms, we've had news from Paralysis Escapes that their new room Entity will be opening soon, along with a new lounge bar for you, so you can have a drink when you finish in the experience. Psychopath, which is one of the earliest events to announce and confirm they were going to be opening this year, they've announced a new attraction called Isolation. That's going to go along with their cornered corn maze, and we think ice cream is coming back, so they are opening in a few weeks' time, and that sounds like it's going to be an alone maze. Finally, the last bit of news we've had in the last couple of days is the team behind the Garden of Ghouls and Scare projects in Liverpool. They are not doing an event this year. Garden of Ghouls was incredible. That was held in Birmingham Scare Gardens, and Scare Projects in Liverpool last year, but they have announced that they will not be doing an event this year. So there you go. That is the news and rumours or whatever we have for this year. For this week, as we said, it's mainly positive news, which is good. Don't forget, we update the What's On pages on the ScareTOUR website daily with all the announcements coming in. All of these have been put on there, and all the operational times have been added to the pages. If events are closed, we've announced they're closed. But also, we're now doing a daily countdown by county. We're going through county by county, saying what we know, what events are closed, and what events are open. So do look out for those. They will be published at midday every day. We're currently up to Cardiganshire, which is where Terror Mountain is in Wales. So with that, it only gives us a chance to sign off. Don't forget to look at the main website, www.scaretour.co.uk, for updated news, reviews and more. You can also have a look at our YouTube account, where obviously on Friday afternoon we went to Alton Towers to visit their Oktoberfest event. We've also recently, and we're going to put a picture up here, we had a bit of a secret tour of a secret location. Can't tell you where, But yeah, something that's looking good for Halloween this year. So there's a picture there, and I'll leave you to guess where that is. And with that, we just want to say don't forget to press the subscribe and like button to get these videos when they come up more often. I will apologise for the sniffing and the hay fever, but as I said, I feel pretty awful today, so there it goes again. So with that, we're going to sign off. We're going to see you next week, and we shall have a lot more news in the upcoming week. So with that, we're going to sign off and see you soon.